Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot, and this is your February 2022 singles reading. If you are single, looking for new love, ready to mingle, this is the reading for you guys. All right, so let's get started and let's see what we've got coming out in the month ahead. We do have currently Venus and Mars in Capricorn. So you may be taking a little bit more of a down-to-earth approach to finding new love. Perhaps you're putting a game plan together, or maybe you're just getting something started. You may be feeling a little bit more determined, okay, to find new love for yourself. Or to even just get the ball rolling, just get out there, okay? January was a little bit floopy for a lot of people, okay? A lot of people are feeling energetically drained, and I feel in February people are starting to come back alive a little bit. People are starting to feel a little bit more optimistic in a lot of areas of their life, okay? So the great news is that Venus is now out of retrograde and very much working in your favor. So we also do have a full moon in Leo in the middle of February, February 16th. And full moons, of course, are about releasing, letting go. And in this particular full moon, this gives you the courage that you need to finally find forgiveness, to find your inner peace so that you can finally get closure from anything from the past that may still be affecting your energy. Any old expectations. It's also where we release control as well. So if you are on a manifestation journey of any kind, remember to release your intentions into the universe and trust that the universe really does have your back. So let's get right into it and see what we've got for you guys. This is your overall energy. We're starting out with the Justice card. Very nice energy there for you. Okay, the Hand of Fate, karmic intervention certainly does come in here. Okay, you're trying to make some decisions. You're trying to weigh up your options here. Okay, the Justice card really is about being decisive and making the right choices and the right decisions for you. So you may actually be making the choice, making the decisions to find love, to welcome new love in, okay? All about the new beginnings. The Justice card, you may also be clearing out some past remnants of some old karmic cycles, and you're using the sword of truth, of honesty, of justice to release and to let go and to move forward, okay? So it is an energy of balance, of making those decisions. Now, I do have to say, with this being your current situation, your current energy, you're probably really being honest with yourself. What do you want out of love? What are your expectations? Okay, you may even be setting intentions if you have not already, right? This is what I want. You're getting a sense of clarity. You're you're really kind of you're getting very, very clear, okay? Not just with yourself, but also with the universe, okay? But there is a lot of potential here for you to find new love. Now, the Justice card can quite often represent legal situations as well. So perhaps you are looking to finalize some sort of legal situation, some attachment with a previous person, before you can really be completely free to welcome new love into your life. So perhaps there's, been a divorce in the wings, perhaps some things to square away with the kids, but I think there's something, if you haven't already kind of gotten those things finalized, I think that you certainly do have the potential to do that in the very near future. Okay, we've got the Hermit card representing a challenge for you, okay, and the Hermit card is Virgo energy. Justice card, by the way, is Libra energy. And when we have the Hermit card, oh dear, oh Gemini, okay, the Hermit is a very solitary energy, okay? So I feel like some of you may have been feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit alone, and of course you're a singles reading, right? So of course you're alone, right? But it goes deeper than that, right? You can be without a person and without a partner, and you can be perfectly okay, right? It's like, oh, I can take it or leave it. I'm actually really good where I am. But with the Hermit being in your challenge position, I think maybe part of the challenge may be getting out of your shell, okay? Maybe engaging with other people, and perhaps you live in a part of the world where it's been very, very difficult to meet new people. You've had a lot of restrictions, a lot of things going on that are way beyond your control. And so I think now is really the time when you kind of want to get out of your shell. You're making those important decisions, okay? To start something new or to try something a little bit different. But part of the issue may be coming out of your shell, or maybe even trusting in the fact that there may be new love there for you. So it's kind of a little bit of a tricky energy. Now, the core of that is that there may actually be still some healing that you need to do. The Hermit does bring about some quiet introspection. It does bring in a healing energy as well. It also brings in a little bit of soul searching. Okay, so I think part of the challenge is coming into a deeper understanding of what you want. Okay, again, there may be just something there that's still kind of lingering within you that needs to be healed, needs to be released. So you can certainly use this full moon energy that's coming in here in February to release, okay, anything that is blocking you, any old energies that, the thing is there's nothing new in old energies, right? And sometimes on our path to find forgiveness and healing, it's really, we kind of get a little bit misguided sometimes, right? Finding closure and finding forgiveness really doesn't have anything to do with anything else. It's all about your energy and your soul, right? So it's like, when we forgive, okay, internally we forgive, what we're really doing is allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission to find inner peace, to not allow anyone else's old energies, any past influences. We're giving ourselves permission to no longer allow those energies to dictate our current state, and it allows us to move forward. Okay, so I think there's maybe a little bit of healing there. There's just something there that's coming up to the surface for you. Okay, but I think for others of you, with the Hermit card being about soul searching, I think perhaps you're holding out for something really special. I think your intuition is really kind of guiding you and showing you the way. And, perhaps you're looking for somebody that is in alignment with your soul's purpose, okay, with, your, you've spiritually ascended, you've grown, and I think you're looking for someone that's on the same page, or at least has those deeper understandings of the universe, right? Someone who is a little bit evolved, right? They don't necessarily have to be exactly matchy for who you are, but I think they need to be very understanding of, whatever it is that you believe in, or maybe even just have an open mind. Okay, you could actually be on the quest for a soulmate with that Hermit energy, just someone, it's like, no, I know there's someone out there for me that is my counterpart. And the Justice card can certainly help you in that endeavor. Okay, so if there is some sort of healing that comes up, then you probably already know, but maybe do a little bit of soul searching. Okay, do a little quiet meditation, some cord cutting meditations. You will find the answers that you're maybe looking for. The Justice card, maybe you're on the quest for the truth, the quest for some answers. Okay, and I think you're going to find them, and I think you're going to use this sword that comes with the Justice card to detach, get that finality in your situation that allows you to move forward. Okay, but I think that some of you are maybe just finding it a little bit challenging, breaking out of your shell a little bit. Okay, getting out of your comfort zone even, or even opening up to let someone in. However, your advice from Spirit, get ready, friends. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up here for you guys. Okay, things are about to shift, things are about to change for you. Okay, you have done a lot of hard work, you have come a long way, you've overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles, you've endured some heartbreak. Okay, and of course, period of solitary confinement for some of you. Okay, I think this is a time here where your world is about to expand. So Spirit really wants to remind you here, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, it's really about the ebb and flow of life, right? Sometimes we're up, we're in a cycle of being up, sometimes we're in a cycle of being down. Okay, and this is incoming cycle for you of increase, of expansion, of growth, of new connections, of great things, of good luck, good fortune. Okay, you name it. Okay, this is you moving towards your destiny. It's a fated karmic energy that's coming in here for you. Pay attention to your signs, symbols, and synchronicities as you go through your days. Okay, Spirit's really guiding you, they're showing you the way. Okay, this is, brings in certainly some luck to your month ahead. Okay, we always love to see the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is fabulous. Okay, but this is that reminder, that advice from Spirit to keep your chin up. Okay, to keep your chin up, to get outside, to explore new things, new situations, get out of your comfort zone even. Also hold on to your hat, because expect the unexpected. Sometimes things just happen when they're meant to happen, in divine timing and all that, right? And quite often it catches us off guard a little bit. It's like, as soon as you stop looking, the Hermit card can be an indicator that you stopped looking for love. You gave up on love and you're like, whatever. You know what? I've been waiting for like so very long. And Spirit says here, keep your chin up, okay? Expect the unexpected, because quite often when we stop looking is exactly when we find what we're looking for. And why? Because we've released control. We've released expectations. We've just kind of been like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. And because we're no longer focusing or obsessing on it, okay, those doors open up for us, okay? So certainly keep an open mind, but expect the unexpected. The blessings headed your way. We've got the High Priest energy. This is the Hierophant energy. So this is Taurus energy. The Hermit is Virgo. I think I said that already. The High Priest energy. This is beautiful. Okay, as a blessing headed your way. This is a spiritual connection with somebody. Okay, I think that someone is coming in who actually is a counterpart for you, who is destined to meet you. Okay, they are coming in here as a soulmate. They are coming in here as a deeper spiritual bond for you, something that could potentially lead you along the path to marriage. Okay, marriage or higher level of commitment in some way. If you're looking for a long-term love, the High Priest brings that in, perhaps even restores your faith in love as well. Okay, so you know, I think with that High Priest energy coming in, that Hierophant energy coming in, I think that you do have this potential to meet somebody really, really special, someone who is, you know, really part of your future. You've learned all of the lessons along your journey. The High Priest is quite often one of higher level learning, okay? And so it's really, you've stepped up a few notches, okay? And you have learned a lot about yourself, about your past, about your present, about perhaps even about your past lives. In the soul searching energy with the Hermit, right? The Hermit seeks out answers, seeks out the truth as well, okay? And, you know, and so I think that you're really going to see the light and see why you have experienced certain things throughout your life that you've experienced there with that High Priest energy. Now, this could potentially also represent a person. Just gotta say, High Priest, the Hierophant is usually shown as like a spiritual being, a spiritual person with a couple of people kind of being guided, being led, being, you know, getting some advice. So you could certainly have some really good advice that comes along here, but I'm getting a really weird energy that somebody may intervene in your love life. Perhaps you have a friend that's going to set you up a little bit. Maybe they invite you to some sort of gathering or some sort of special occasion or something like that. Okay, and you just never know what you may find with that. Okay, so someone important in your life may really step up to the plate just a little bit. You just never know. Okay, sometimes our friends, our friends really do, if they're a good friend, really do have your best interests at heart. But I just think that, you know, someone's gonna do something to bring two people together there. Okay, so certainly very positive. But I think with this High Priest energy, with this being a 5, I think there are some very important changes that are coming in for you. Okay, the High Priest could actually represent a Taurus person coming towards you. All right, but let's have a look. See what else is coming in here for you guys. What else is coming in here for Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Thank you very much. And what do we have here? We've got rekindle. Ooh la la. Okay. Every relationship that has magic moments can be rekindled. Okay. So now some of you, you never know. You know, with the Hermit being healing, the Justice card, Justice card is making an important decision. The High Priest coming in here is that higher level of commitment. You know, of course, perhaps someone even intervening. Some of you may get a second chance at love, okay, with somebody. Perhaps there is. Now, I don't know that I mean, it's possible. Okay, I think for a couple of you there, I think you're very much single. The Hermit, very much single. But with this being in your challenge position, you don't like it. Okay, you might not like it, or you might find it a little bit of a struggle. Justice card, the High Priest can sometimes represent like a again, like an advisor of some kind. Okay, so if you are in a position and if you are in a situation where you're willing to welcome someone back into your life, provided, by the way, that they have done all their work, that you throw all your cards out on the table, you're very honest, you're very open, perhaps you have some sort of intervention there, an advisor of some sort, okay, there is a possibility there that you may actually give someone a second chance with the rekindle energy. Okay, but I think for others of you, I think the rekindle energy here really speaks to a lost connection. Perhaps there was something a little while ago, maybe even before the pandemic. Yeah, a lot of people are coming back around, okay? I think that maybe there is some sort of connection that you had with somebody at one point, and you perhaps started thinking that, oh, you know what? Actually, this is really quite interesting. I think that there may be some potential here with this individual. And then maybe they just disappeared, or you disappeared, or your country got locked down, or whatever it happened to be. And so I think here with the rekindle energy, and especially with that Wheel of Fortune, I think something may come back around. It may catch you off guard, maybe a little bit of a surprise for you. You're not expecting it. Maybe you've been a little bit hopeful. Okay. And it's like, man, and every once in a while you think about this person. Okay. And you're like, why am I thinking about this person again? And I just think that here that, I don't know, expect the unexpected a little bit. The Wheel of Fortune does quite often bring about a little bit of surprise. Okay. Usually good surprises, but of course, sometimes they catch us off guard and force us out of our comfort zone. So it makes it a little bit of an uncomfortable surprise, even though there's a lot of potential there. Okay. But I just think that something is just going to catch you a little bit off guard. Just expect the unexpected. All right. We also have trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Okay. So if there is some sort of person coming back and they want you back in your life, okay, again, the Justice card there, truth, honesty, openness, okay, getting things out on the table, hashing out your differences, okay, maybe this could just potentially be that closure for you that you need to move on, to move forward, okay, or perhaps welcoming someone back if everyone gets on the same page and does the work that they need to do. But I also feel here that, especially with the Hermit energy there, okay, I think part of your journey here is finding somebody that is honest, that is truthful, okay, that you can depend on. Okay, you don't want to, I mean, we've all been there where we have those people that lie, they cheat, they steal, they all these things, and whatever journey they happen to be on, okay, they cause destruction in their path, in their wake, okay, and so I think that if you've had that before, I think trust is an incredibly important factor for you with the Justice card, the High Priest as well, two very, very trustworthy energies coming in, even the Hermit, but maybe there was a Virgo person, okay, or this Hermit type figure that was in your past that caused you to kind of have a little bit of mistrust through some things. So trust is certainly very, very important. You also need to trust yourself. Trust yourself to make the right decision, and trust spirit. Okay, that there's something good coming in. Trust the universe. Obstacles, look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. Happiness is yours for the taking. Love is certainly a possibility for you, okay, but sometimes we need to do what we can to remove those obstacles, okay. The Wheel of Fortune shows that you can overcome whatever has been blocking you or challenging you, and that Hermit card, get out of your shell, get out of your comfort zone, okay, release and let go and embrace the future. So let's see what else we've got coming out for you. If you're enjoying this reading so far, by the way, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do dailies, weeklies, monthly readings, career readings, moon readings, all of those fun things, okay, some timeless oracle readings and things like that, some pick a card as well. So anyways, let's see what else we've got for you. The Knight of Swords, okay, some momentum coming in there. I'm going to pull all of your cards and then go in a little bit deeper here. We've got the Queen of Cups crossing you, okay? Some challenges, finding love. All right, maybe even some healing that needs to happen there. Beneath you, the Two of Wands, okay? I'm feeling that you're expanding your horizons a little bit, okay? You're looking out into the future, and you're maybe feeling as though it's time to move forward. All right, your recent past, the Hermit coming out a second time. So the Hermit really is, Virgo really is playing a big role in your love life here. Now, it certainly could be that you were partnered up with a Virgo before, but again, the Hermit is really about that soul searching, going within. It is a solitary energy, okay? So there we go. All right, still at play, okay? That Hermit energy very much at play. Crowning you, the Six of Cups. There's your person coming back. Okay. Your near future, the Knight of Cups, someone coming back. Now, not all of you are going to have someone come back, okay? This is also an energy of nostalgia and also enjoying your time, enjoying your moment, enjoying the day. To making every day count comes in with that Six of Cups, okay? But also some fun energy that's coming in there. However, yes, someone coming back, they want love, okay? But anyways, we've got the Nine of Wands coming out there. The Nine of Cups, that's my favorite nine. Look at that. Beautiful. Wishes coming true. Fulfillment of your heart's desire. Beautiful energy. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot as your overall outcome energy there. That is absolutely fabulous. Victory and success are certainly yours for the taking, okay? Love it, love it, love that energy. All right, the Chariot. Oh, okay, really, this is really about overcoming your obstacles, moving forward on your destined path. Okay, the Chariot card is one of destiny. All right, but it also is one of success. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful energy. Aha. Energy at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Now we also have the Queen of Cups that's crossing you, okay? So certainly a potential soulmate energy coming in here, balance and harmony, true love, long-term love potential. And those could certainly be something new, or it could also be something improved coming in, okay? Or that missed connection, that missed spark that comes in here. But the King of Cups is certainly representative of somebody who is very much in control of their emotions, also a spiritual energy as well, very much in touch with their spiritual side, their higher selves. Excellent, excellent. Okay, but also is someone who is very loving, very diplomatic, very romantic as well. Okay, very mature love and loving connection coming in there. Okay, so very interesting energy indeed. The Queen and King of, I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, Gemini, the King and Queen of Cups, as far as a couple goes, oh, lovey-dovey. Okay, probably to the point, I mean, if these were friends of yours, they'd be like all over each other. They'd be like full of love and romance and whatever, and you're single in this hermit energy, and you're probably going, ew. Okay, but when it happens to you, it's lovely. Okay, so certainly some lovely energy that is coming in here for you, or that's even influencing you or giving you some motivation even as well. Okay, the King of Cups can be something that is attainable for you. They may not necessarily be here yet in this particular month, but they are certainly making great strides in meeting that person. But this can also be, this Knight of Cups here has the potential to mature into that King of Cups. This is showing you something outside the realm of this particular reading, but something that this could certainly has this potential to move forward and to lead into. But we've got the Knight of Swords in the center of your reading. So you may actually be feeling a little bit of a sense of urgency of some sort, okay? You might just be kind of, wanting to get going, wanting to get things off the ground, okay? But the Knight of Swords also represents news and some messages coming in here for you. Quite often the Knight of Swords is a messenger. Think of that Pony Express, someone coming in, hurrah, okay? But it is one and is an energy of making bold moves and bold choices and making the right decisions. It's like, okay, once you know what you want, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing preventing you from moving forward or making the right choices. But the Knight of Swords, you might also be feeling a little bit spontaneous, a little bit impulsive, okay? And not necessarily in a bad way, okay? And sometimes it is good to break free, break out of your comfort zone, to do something a little bit different, or even maybe to do something on the spur of the moment. It can be fun. It can be exciting, all right? But you also might be willing to try new things, okay? Have new conversations, meet new kinds of people, do something to get yourself out of the house, out of your comfort zone, okay? That Knight of Swords usually does bring in a little bit of impulsivity, but also some excitement as well. So maybe even some good news coming in here for you, that spark of a conversation, okay? It may or may not be good news. I mean, if someone comes in there and they want a second chance and you're like, no, baby, no, I've already left you. I've already decided to move forward. You know what, maybe it'll give you some closure. Or maybe it'll give you a chance to get the last word. Anyways, crossing you, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I do feel here that for some of you, this is very much directly related to the Hermit energy. You're really getting in touch with your higher self, your spiritual side. You're trying to get control of your emotions here. And, you know, of course, you're on the quest for love and haven't quite found it yet, I think. And, but also I think you're maybe just have a little bit more healing to do in some way, just to get yourself really, really ready to, you know, to welcome in the love that is really waiting for you, that's available for you. Okay. And sometimes we do need to do that. Last bit of healing, and especially as we grow, as we evolve, as we do some soul searching, we do sometimes get things from the past, or we do understand where our blocks come from, or we get into that deeper level of understanding as to why something happened, or, you know, even how to deal with things, right? So it might just be a little bit of healing that's still left to do there. Okay, but the Queen of Cups, some of you may have been previously closed off to love as well. Okay, and you know, now I think you're starting to explore your options. You're starting to come out of your shell a little bit, you know, kind of like we just had Groundhog Day a few days ago, right? Just like kind of the groundhog coming out of the ground there and kind of having a look around and then going, I don't know. Is it safe for me to come out of my cave, or do I need to go back in? Okay, so you might just have a little bit of back and forth there, right? Just trying to come out of your cave a little bit, and then it's like, I don't know. Is there 6 more weeks of winter, or am I ready to spring forward? Only you can decide. Okay, but I also just think that maybe you're just having some challenges, just finding the right person. Okay, as I mean, obviously that's a given. Okay, but maybe this is what you're looking for, and you're not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Okay, you're not looking for, you know, say a Knight of Wands person, someone who comes in and out, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. I mean, you got the whole cup family here, other than the page. Okay, you know, but that's replaced with the Knight there. I think bringing you in some news or some information, or that spark of inspiration, or the willingness to get out of your shell and try new things. All right, but you've got the cup family coming up here. So I think you really are looking for your happiness. You're looking for your happy, okay? And I think you've done a lot of work on yourself, on your internal self, to find your inner peace, your inner happiness. And then if you're already there, congratulations, okay? Because there's great things flooding in here for you. I think others of you got a little bit more healing to do, which is perfectly fine. Time is fluid. Take your time. You can't rush these things necessarily. Okay, but I think ultimately that you are really looking for somebody who's on the same wavelength as you, this long-term love. Okay, and you know, who doesn't need a little bit of romance? I mean, honestly, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups energy is to sweep you off your feet kind of stuff going on here, okay? But I do think that you do know, you are on a deeper level of understanding that there is somebody very important that you are looking for. And I think you're looking for this mature love, this mature connection, and, you know, someone who really does understand you on a deeper level than just, you know, kind of the regular, ordinary day to day. I think you're looking for someone that really understands you on an emotional level and on a soul level as well. And you're on the search here, okay? You're looking. All right, the Two of Wands, this is your underlying feelings. For one, I think you're finally starting to open up to the possibilities. Okay, you're kind of maybe a little bit curious, okay, about what's out there. You know deep down that if you haven't already removed your blocks, okay, or let certain things go, found some closure, I think you're right on the cusp. I think deep down you know that that's what you need to do in order to move forward, okay? Get rid of anything, turn your back on anything that prevents you from finding your happy, from finding your love. All right, but I think you really are feeling that it's time to expand your horizons, do something a little bit different, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your shell, okay, get out of your cave, so to speak, and to open up to the possibilities that lay before you. Now, we do also have in your recent past, we've got the Hermit card coming out here again, and time is fluid in these readings, and I've got to say, the only major arcana coming out, we've got the Hermit card playing a huge important role, and we also have the Chariot card. Everything else, you're very much in control, okay? There's some, you know, great things happening energetically around you, but I think you really do have the ability to speed things up or slow things down as you see fit, okay? So the Hermit card, you could still be in hermit mode. This could be today, yesterday, a few weeks ago, okay? Something that you're still in. And this is bringing you some healing, some enlightenment. Okay, you're trying to look for answers, right? You're doing some soul searching, thinking about what's important for you. What lights that fire in your soul? What are the qualities in a person that you're looking for? What can you live with? What can you do without? Okay, it's very deep, deep introspective energy. But you may also have been on the path to, of course, healing, as we already said, but also some personal growth there. I feel that you've been on the quest for some information. Okay, maybe information about love or past lives or spirituality or manifestations or whatever it happens to be, because the Hermit tends to be about all about learning, right? And learning all these kind of new things. So I think you've been on this kind of a little bit of an educational trek, so to speak, there as well. Okay, but again, it's a very solitary energy. So I think some of you are kind of embracing your individuality, embracing who you are on many, many levels. But I think also some of you are embracing the fact that, you know what, I'm alone, and you know what, I'm okay with it. I've got a lot of things that going on, and if love comes in, great, I'm open to it. But if it doesn't, I'm still okay. And you know what, that is a very, very powerful place to be. And not a lot of people get to that place. So it's very actually kind of very exciting to be in that level, because that really does have you at a position of strength, right? Because ultimately we're responsible for our own happiness. Ultimately, we are, if we're not good with ourselves, or if we're not happy who we are as a person, it doesn't matter who is around us, because at our core, we're not quite there. We're not quite right. And other people coming in can certainly enhance our life, enhance our experience, help with our finding our happy, our joy, our love, and all of these things. But ultimately, it all starts within, okay? This within you, this happiness within. And if you're not comfortable with yourself and in your own skin, other people, they provide love and companionship and connections and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes a bit of a band-aid, right? Because when they go, you're left shattered, right? Because you don't have that foundation. So I think a lot of you have been really working on finding your foundation, figuring out who you are, and working on your personal inner peace, your personal happiness. And that way you really are ready to welcome in someone new from a position of strength. So anyways, crowning you, we've got the Six of Cups. Okay, this is your goals, thoughts, possibilities. This is what you know, what you're thinking about. Okay, some of you are, like I said a little bit earlier, okay, with that rekindle energy. I think every once in a while you think about some previous missed connection, and you think, I wonder what happened to this person. I wonder where they went. And, every once in a while you just kind of, I wonder what happened, because the Six of Cups is certainly one of nostalgia, reflecting on something from the past, staying focused in the present, and hoping for something for the future, okay, or looking towards the future. All right, so you may just get in those moments where you're thinking about that missed connection, and you're kind of hoping, what happens if they come back? So maybe a little bit of a daydreamer energy there coming in, okay? But I think others of you here, you're making a really conscious effort to live for today, to live for the moment, to make each day count, to reflect on the past and what has transpired, what you've been through, the people that you've loved and lost, okay? And, you're using those experiences to get yourself better prepared today to welcome in someone tomorrow. Okay, you're not letting the energy of the past influence you, okay, but you are really using those experiences to your advantage, right? Those building blocks of life that we have. Okay, but I think others, you're just really trying to have a little bit of fun. You're trying to have this jovial energy. Your inner child is coming out here with the Six of Cups here, and it really is about living for today and enjoying where you are, having a little bit of fun, doing something a little bit interesting, okay, and really trying to keep a positive mindset. This is ultimately a really positive card. Okay, really positive energy. But yes, it can also be that return card. So I think at least somebody out there may have a past love coming back in, someone who maybe you were married to them before, maybe you lived together. Okay, it could even be like a childhood sweetheart possibly coming in here. Okay, someone who you actually did have that connection with. I think for others of you with the rekindle, I think it's just a missed connection, like a fly-by-night thing, that something never quite got off the ground, and it was just, maybe it was just wasn't the right time, or the pandemic pandemic intervened. Thank you. Okay. Whatever that is. But I think for some of you, you really do have an old love that may come back in. Now, of course, you may have some choices to make there. Okay. Whether you welcome them back in or not. Okay, but the choice, of course, is always yours, right? You always have a decision to make. You always have that choice to make. And I think the Knight of Swords, I think I don't even know that you'll need to think about for something for too long, okay? For some of you, you wanted this back in. This is part of what you wished for, okay? I think for others of you, you're like, I don't think so, okay? And you're like, nope, thank you very much. But you know what? I'm really glad we had a chance to talk for a couple of minutes, because that just gave me the closure that I need, and then boom, free up your energy and move forward. Okay, so anyway, but your near future, whatever you've got going on, okay, you've got someone new coming in with the Knight of Cups. Okay, your knight in shining armor. Male or female, by the way. Wasn't it, who was it? Joan of Arc? Wasn't she a knight? Yep. So male or female can be a knight. Anyway, so I feel that you do have someone coming in here, possibly a new love, a new connection, maybe even a new friend. Okay. Sometimes the greatest relationships start out as friendships. Okay. But whatever this is an offer of love, of connection. Okay. Obviously, if you've just met somebody, you're not going to go, you're at least hope not. You're hoping that probably, if it's like, hey, you want to go out for dinner? Great. First date. Oh, I love you. Ugh. Okay. That'll send you back into hermit mode faster than your head can spin. I'm pretty sure it'll be like, that's a little much. Okay, it's a little much for the first date. However, I think there is someone with a genuine offer of connection here, of romance, who doesn't need a little bit of romance coming in to our lives. Okay, so this knight would be someone who is very exciting. Okay, they probably are a little bit idealistic about love. Okay, but it's certainly something that has the potential to mature. Remember, we've got our whole cup family coming up here. Okay, and it starts here, and this brings these two together. Okay, so it got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere with this initial offering, so to speak. Okay, but the Knight of Cups can also be you. Okay, and this can be you. You've worked through some issues. You've finally gotten some closure. You've healed. You're ready to move on. You're ready to have some fun. You're ready to get yourself out there, and you are open and ready to receive all the love that may come pouring in your way. You might even be taking those first steps with the Knight of Cups. Congratulations. Getting yourself out there, doing something different, joining a group of people perhaps. Okay, putting yourself online, maybe even as well, some online dating. Okay, if that's your cup of tea. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but again, you got to start somewhere. Okay, so it's like maybe baby steps, okay, but this really does show that you're open and you're ready. Okay, the Nine of Wands, though, okay, you might actually be feeling a little bit skeptical. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of nines coming out here for you. Okay, let's just see how prevalent this is. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, favorite nine. Okay, we've got the Hermit, which is a 9. We've got the Hermit up here. So double whammy of hermits coming in here, and also 2 9s. So 4 9s. Now, 9s are about completion. Okay, but they're also a little bit of a spiritual energy coming in here as well. So anyway, look up the spiritual meaning of 9999. Okay, I think there would be an incredibly powerful message somewhere in there for you. There's usually a few different kind of explanations for each repeating number sequence. But of course, we do have justice here. Okay, we do have the Chariot here. They're both fated energies, right? Karmic intervention, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, synchronicities. So pay attention to those repeating numbers, okay? They're very, very important for you. All right, and they'll have more messages there than just in this reading, okay? Anyways, so your current attitude, and this is also a advice card, okay? So the 9 of Wands, okay? You are done with your previous situations, okay? You've persevered, you've kept on going, you've put one foot in front of the other, you've never given up, even though at times you've probably wanted to. You've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of healing, you've come a long way, okay? And, now you're kind of maybe feeling a little bit tired. All right, at least energetically a little bit tired. So that Hermit is playing a very important role in your situation to help you recharge your batteries, to recoup your energy, okay, so that you can be prepared, okay, for what is to come. All right, but this also does show that you're maybe a little bit skeptical. Okay, the Nine of Wands, I mean, you've probably got some boundaries. Maybe you've got a lot of boundaries. Okay, you got boundaries put up here. You're standing in one spot. Okay, you're probably feeling as though nothing has really moved or transpired, but there's been reasons for that. Okay, and now you're kind of looking out into the horizon. And if you actually look at these two cards side by side, okay, here you are, your underlying feelings. It's like blocks removed, okay, blocks removed. I'm open. I'm, really thinking that there's a lot of potential. The world is my oyster with this world card there. This world, the globe in this guy's hand. You might actually be looking at some online dating. Okay, just saying, World Wide Web, that kind of thing. Anyways, and this is one of being open and, really seeing a lot of potential. The Nine of Wands is a little bit more closed off, a little bit more skeptical, right? This person does not look open and receptive. Okay, it's like, I'm just going to stand here for a minute, survey the landscape, and let's just, I don't know, I'm a little bit worried, a little bit skeptical about what I might find, okay, or what might come towards me, okay, or I'm actually even skeptical that I'll find what I'm looking for, okay. So two very different energies, both from the same suit, okay. So part of the advice that comes in with the Nine of Wands here is to put down your guard. Okay, always have some boundaries, okay, and always make sure that you're safe, especially if you're doing any online dating. Always make sure that you're being safe online, okay. Of course, you're not going to give out your address, hopefully, okay, or personal information, okay. So you do actually need to have a little bit of guard up there if you're doing online dating. Not everything is always as it seems in those dating profiles and things like that either, okay. So make sure you protect yourself online if that's what you're doing, okay. Meet in a public place, drive yourself to your first date or something like that, and just make sure that you don't give out don't give away the farm, okay, right there. All right, put yourself out there for sure, but just make sure you do take some personal protections, okay, there. Anyways, but part of that advice from Spirit here is to let your guard down, let someone in. Boundaries are good, okay, and knowing what you're willing to accept and not accept are very good, okay, but sometimes we tend to put up those blocks, we tend to put up those walls. Boundaries are good, walls are not, okay. So let your guard down a little bit and be a little bit more like the Two of Wands dude over here, and be a little bit more open and receptive there, okay. Sometimes we just get a little bit skeptical. Your external environment. You have a huge potential here to fulfill your wishes, your goals, your dreams. The Nine of Cups is that energy of emotional satisfaction, contentment, okay, being in a really good place, personal happiness, well-being, all of this wonderful stuff. The Nine of Cups is what we get after we've healed, after we've moved on from the past, and we take that moment to really enjoy where you're at, okay. So there certainly is this energy of enjoying where you're at, being really good with your current circumstances, but also you got some wish fulfillment coming in here as well. It's like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was just a matter of time. I knew it was when the circumstances are right. So, you certainly do have some huge energy that is around you, all about your being granted your wish. The universe says, yes, you're on the right track. Okay. But remember, you might need to take the first step, right? You might need to put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And then the rewards, the potential here, okay, is huge. All right. So use this really positive energy to your advantage and to welcome in the new, okay. Love that energy. All right, we've also got the Page of Pentacles here, and this is your hopes and your fears. And I think for the most part, I think you are actually really quite hopeful, okay. You probably have those moments where you kind of go back into your kind of like the groundhog, right? You come out a little bit and then you run back inside. Okay, so I think you are ultimately really looking for something wonderful. Okay, and I think you're really hopeful that you're going to get something new. The pages always bring in new. They also bring in good news. But I think with the Page of Pentacles, you're looking at something that actually has a little bit of commitment with it. Okay, something that maybe starts out small, but has the potential for that long-term stability and security and long-term commitment. Okay, and the King and Queen of Cups, right? This mature love, right? You've got the High Priest, the Hierophant energy up there, right? So, you could certainly be looking for this long-term connection. Okay, maybe it's traditional, maybe it's not traditional. Okay, but certainly something that is honest. Okay, and something that maybe has a lot of love and excitement, but also this practical, down to earth energy as well. Okay, so I think you are actually really very hopeful, no matter what your situation is. But with the Page of Pentacles being new, okay, I think here that you are either looking for a fresh commitment, okay, perhaps if an old person comes back, okay, the Page of Pentacles loves to learn. And I think if you do have, I'm not talking about the missed connection, okay, that little spark, the thing that never went anywhere, never got off the ground, okay, or someone that disappeared. It's like, oh my God, well, I guess they're gone. Okay, I'm talking here with this particular one of someone coming back into your life saying, I want a second chance, an old flame, an old love. Okay, and I think the Page of Pentacles, you might be actually really hopeful that they've learned a thing or two on their journey, okay, and that they have a deeper understanding of what commitment means, or about what love means, or even about what you want. And I think that you may entertain the notion of them coming back in if they have learned something. Okay, and I think if they haven't learned anything, or they haven't learned their lesson, okay, I think it's just going to be a big fat nope. There's this Knight of Swords, okay, you're going to cut them off at the knees, okay, and you're just going to be like, nope, thank you for the offer, but I'm done. I thank you very much. But it was really nice to see you again. Hasta la vista. Okay, but I think that if you have been carrying a torch, carrying a flame for somebody, and you do have a lot of love between you and your person, okay, maybe you've given up on it for a long time, but I think if this person has learned more about themselves, or has matured, okay, then I think that you might actually welcome them back. Whatever your situation is, we've got the Chariot card coming out here, okay? You really do have the ability and the potential and the opportunity here to attract new love, to move forward, overcome your obstacles, okay, and to be successful. Okay, what does success and love mean to you, right? Does it mean rekindling a spark? Does it mean welcome someone back? Does it mean meeting someone new? Okay, whatever it is, the Chariot, you, by your own energy, by your own willpower and determination, you get the ball rolling. This is all in your court. The ball is in your court, friends. Okay, you really are the, how should we say? I'm not gonna really say mastermind, because that's not really the thing. You are, but yeah, you are actually. You're the master of your own destiny. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What action do you want to take? What decisions are you looking to make? It's all up to you. The Chariot card says it's you. Okay, you can make the right choice. You can move forward. You can make the right decisions. You can get out of your comfort zone. Whatever you choose to do right now, whatever choice you make, whatever direction, whatever path you take, whatever people that you welcome in, you have that ball rolling. Okay, you are in the driver's seat there with that Chariot energy. And it's like it's like you got your mojo back. Okay, the Chariot brings in this energy of confidence, of bold, inspired action. Okay, so again, you are in that driver's seat, so you get this ball rolling. Okay, but that Chariot brings in an energy of success. Success for you, success for meeting someone new, for making the right decisions, the right choices. Okay, so Cancerian energy there, though. Okay, and so let's just clarify that a little bit, and let's just see what else is coming out here for you. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Yep, you are certainly overcoming your challenges and obstacles. You're moving forward. You're leaving the past behind. You're letting go of your burdens, your blocks, your challenges. You are overcoming all of this energy. You're seizing the moment. You're seizing the day, and you're moving forward. The 10 shows the Chariot overcoming those previous energies. Okay, you have the potential here to release your burdens, your responsibilities, okay, to be a little bit more footloose and and fancy free. The Eight of Cups, when you choose to turn your back on the past of energies that no longer serve you, what do you walk towards? Your Nine of Cups. It's the next step. Okay, so by embracing your own personal power, you can make the right choice to move forward and to attain what it is that you're looking for. The Three of Wands, okay, it's what comes after the Two of Wands. Okay, you're figuring things out, you're staying open, you're expanding your horizons. The Three of Wands, okay, it's like, once I know what I want and once I get the right opportunity here, what am I doing? Seizing the moment, seizing the day, moving forward, taking advantage of those opportunities. And that Chariot, you're doing so in a big way. Okay, so beautiful energy that is there for you. Okay, remember, you are in the driver's seat. Okay, you're very much in charge of your circumstances, of your reading, and I just think that you're gonna have some really exciting opportunities that are coming in here for you. So let's leave that there. I'm going to get one more piece of advice here. What else does Gemini need to know, please? Woo, thank you very much. And what do we have? Flexible. Okay, I love the flexible energy that comes out here. This really is about release. Okay, bend, be a little bit flexible, be more open, be more willing to do different things, to go with the flow. Okay, when we release tension, when we release the past, we go with the flow. This is when all of this new energy starts to flow around you, within you, underneath you, above you, you name it, through you especially. Okay, sometimes we need to go with the flow, and sometimes we need to be welcome and open, right? Be like a tree swaying in the breeze. Okay, there's something new here for you in this deck. Whenever we see the eggs, it's all about something new. So there is something new coming in here for you. All right, something that brings you happiness, brings you joy. Go with the flow, enjoy the ride. Try not to block any energy, release anything that has been you know, really blocking your path forward, and you will find what it is that you're looking for. Be open and receptive to new kinds of people as well. Okay, sometimes our perfect love is a little bit different than what we have built up in our mind. Okay, so keep an open mind with this one. Now, the flexible card in this deck is also number 19, related to the sun. Happiness, joy, abundance, positivity, beautiful, radiant energy. Okay, so there's certainly a lot of positive things going on here for you. All right, just need to get you out of that hermit mode so that you can move forward. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment as well if you wish. It looks very exciting. It's not very often we get all of the cups coming out here, okay? You know, all of these. So there's a lot of potential for love and romance and a deep spiritual connection as well coming here for you guys. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great month ahead, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.